Alright, hey guys, I got a UU match for you versus NecessitieProduction. Yeah, I'm tired as hell, and this is like my fourth motherfucking take, and so yeah, I'm pissed and tired, so just get this thing done. I'm gonna send out Mew here, and I play like shit in this match, so yeah. So I knew this thing was a Zord, but I went for the Will-O-Wisp like an idiot, but hey, what you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, lead is so obvious, dang. So, yeah, I went for the Will-O-Wisp, and see, that does a bitch ton to me, so I'm like, dude, what the hell is this thing holding? But it's obviously like a Focus Sash, and so he's gonna go for a Night Daze again. I was hoping that Fizz would be able to take it much better than it did, but it just really didn't. And so I'm gonna U-turn the hell out of there, and that does half. Barely not half. So I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? And so yeah, that is just fucking me over right there. And now I'm gonna go into my little fatty, and I totally forgot that his main problem to my team, this thing could wall the fuck out of. So I'm just gonna sack it here, and that's just my shit. Like, the bottom ones are like some of my browsing tabs, and not the tabs, but bookmarks, because like one of them is for the R4 I'm getting. But alright, so I'm just gonna body slam here, and I was hoping for some pair, or at least it kill, because I mean, damn, these things are frail. But honestly, and so he's just gonna get another Focus Blast off and kill me. So I'm like, one Pokemon down, and apparently, yeah, this was the most important Pokemon that I let die. So I'm just gonna send him Peekaboo here to go for an Aqua Jet, and so yeah, that's gonna happen. And I'm gonna get a freaking useless crit. I was hoping to God. I mean, I wanted that crit anywhere else in this match except for there. And so I'm gonna switch out here and go straight into my Mew as fodder, seeing what he'll do. And he's just gonna set up some toxic spikes, and well, that's not very good for me. And so that automatically means that I'll be a bit screwed when I switch in. And he's just gonna go for Mega Horn, not missing. So I'm like, goddamn. Seeing how much hacks I want, comparing how much I actually get. So yeah, here I'm just gonna go for a U-turn to break the Sash, because I know these things carry Sash also, just because they're lame. And freaking hate these things, but oh well, I do usually have a way to counter them. Then I go to Ease Bake, totally forgetting that I'm not Scarf at all, so I can't outspeed this thing if I wanted to. But it does seem to work out, seeing as he goes for Rock Slide here, and I can just do that and go right into Fizz again to take the Rock Slide like a champ, which it does. It does quite nicely. And so yeah, I'm just gonna go for a Stone Edge here, and that's not even gonna take it out. It's gonna do much more than half, but it just doesn't take it out. So I'm like, what the fuck? Really, Flygon? You're gonna screw me over now. And so I'm gonna go Stone Edge again, praying it doesn't miss, according to how much hacks I get. But luckily it does. But now he's gonna go into Wall, and I'm like, okay, is that gonna be which one? But I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's just gonna be a Deoxys here, and I'm gonna send an Easy Bake to trick this thing while he Calm Minds up. And I'm like, oh god damn, I freaking hate going against Calm Minds. And so I'm just gonna trick it here, and that's gonna solve most of my problems against this poke. But I still have a ton of other pokes to deal with. God, I'm so freaking tired. But yeah, back to the battle. I'm just gonna Volt Switch the hell out of there, seeing yeah, Volt Switch, but he actually switches into his actual Dugtrio, and that's gonna fuck me over quite a bit, but not really, since here for some reason he goes for a Shadow Claw. Don't know what he was expecting me to do, but I'm just gonna overheat, seeing as Rodham has no more use, to be honest, if he's that broken down. But it's okay. Well, not really. He's gonna go back into his Deoxys, and I'm gonna Volt Switch out of there, just because I need some damage and I want to send something in against it. And that means I'm just gonna send in Super, my bug, and he's gonna Psychic, and it's gonna do a bitch load. I mean, honestly, I expected to do it much less, since he has not even one Calm Mind up. And I'm just gonna Bug Buzz here, and luckily with a crit that's gonna be able to take it out. I do believe that mattered, but hey, what can you do? So yeah, here about this time I'm probably like playing with my comb or something. Not even focused, but yeah. Alright, so here I'm just gonna go with an outrage, hoping he doesn't have Sucker Punch, which he doesn't, which is quite fortunate for me, and he's just gonna Brave Bird, which is even better because all that recoil is just gonna screw him over and make it so much easier for me. But he gets the Moxie. But seeing that he didn't have Sucker Punch before, I wasn't scared, so I knew I could just go in Peekaboo and not have any hassle. And so that just means that I'll be able to Aqua Jet him, and that will actually KO easily. So yeah, since I'm like 654 power, he's gonna send in Pringles the Victini, so I'm like, oh, it's English, so that doesn't mean as V create. And this freaking Aqua Jet, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like 650 power with a stab super effective Aqua Jet, and I'm like, what the fuck? That does not even have. But his 200 power unstabbed fusion bolt, I say 200 because it's super effective, but here's gonna go for a V create. I'm like, god damn, really, I'm fucked. And so yeah, that is a loss for me. Oh well, it's 9 where I'm at, so I don't give a fuck right now, dude. I'm too tired. So yeah, that's a good game. 1-0 standard stuff. Comment, like, and subscribe if you want. It's really your choice. So yeah.